Hello students, in this video lecture we will learn about the losses in optical fiber communication. There are many types of losses occurred in optical fiber when we transmit a signal through the optical fiber. There are many types of losses. First losses is attenuation. Attenuation means when we send the input power to the fiber cable, the power or signal attenuate uh, as distance increased. Uh, at the output, the power level is reduced. That means the power of the signal is attenuate with uh, distance, right? The attenuation or transmission loss of optical fiber has proved to be one of the most important factors in bringing about their wide acceptance in telecommunication. As channel attenuation largely determined the maximum transmission distance prior to signal restoration, optical fiber communication becomes especially attractive when the transmission losses of fiber was reduced below those the competing metallic conductors. Right? So the signal attenuation in optical fiber is defined as the ratio of input power to the output power. But it can be represented in decimal. In decimal, we take the logarithm. This is the logarithm unit of decimal. We can express the attenuation. So in attenuation, we can write this ratio 10 log 10 pi upon p naught. And the in optical fiber communication, the attenuation is usually expressed in decimal per unit length following L uh, dB kilometer. This is the क्या बोलते हैं? This is the unit. So dB per unit length is equal to 10 log 10 pi upon p naught, where alpha dB is the signal attenuation per unit length in decimal, which is also referred to as the fiber loss, and L is the fiber length. So it is the very important equation, right? Now take an example. When the mean optical power launched into 8 kilometer length of fiber is 120 microwatt, the mean optical power at the fiber output is 3 microwatt. Determine the overall signal attenuation or loss in decimal through the fiber, assuming there is no connector or spliced losses, the signal attenuation per kilometer for the fiber, and the overall signal attenuation for a 10 kilometer optical link. So this is the very important question. Now the solution, signal attenuation, we know that 10 log pi upon p naught, put the values, this one. So the attenuation is 16 point dB here. Okay, the signal attenuation per kilometer for the fiber may be simplified obtained by dividing the result A by the fiber length. Okay, so this is the we have length is equal to 1 kilometer into 8 kilometer length. Launched to 8 kilometer length fiber. So it is equal to 16 upon 8, 2 dB per kilometer. Okay. Now, as alpha dB is equal to 2 dB per meter, the loss occurred along 10 kilometer. At 10 kilometer, the total loss is 20 dB, right? So the if, however, the link also has 9 splices at 1 kilometer interval, each with an attenuation of 1 dB. You can see in the question, each giving the attenuation 1 dB. So after 10 kilometer, we require the 9 repeaters. So the total attenuation loss is 220 plus 9, 29 dB. To obtain numerical value for input and output power ratio may be used by this. Yeah, you can, 10 to power this. Okay, now second important parameter or loss in optical fiber communication is the absorption. Material absorption. Material absorption is a loss mechanism related to the material composition and the fabrication process for the fiber. which result in the dissipation of some of the transmitted power as a heat in the waveguide. The absorption of the light may be intrinsic or extrinsic. Intrinsic means caused by interaction with one or more major component of the glass, or extrinsic caused by impurities within the glass. Okay? Intrinsic absorption. First, we talked about the intrinsic absorption. An absolutely pure silicate glass has little intrinsic absorption due to its basic material structure in the near infrared region. However, it does have two major intrinsic absorptions. You can see the attenuation spectra for the intrinsic loss mechanism in pure GeO2 SiO2. This is the glass of silicate. So you can see this is the attenuation uh, per kilometer dB per kilometer, and is the photon energy EB. So you can see the minimum loss or minimum attenuation in at this region, infrared absorption here, and this is the ray light scattering. We will discuss ultraviolet absorption. Hmm. So you can see uh, intrinsic absorption mechanism as optical wavelength which leave a low intrinsic absorption window over the zero point 0.8 to 1.7 micrometer wavelength range. As illustrated in figure 3.1, which shows a possible optical attenuation against wavelength characteristic for absolutely pure glass. It may be observed that there is a fundamental absorption edge, the peak of which are centered in the ultraviolet wave region. This is due to the simulation of electron transition within the glass by higher energy excitation. The tail of this peak may extend into the window region at the shortest wavelength as illustrated in figure 3.1. Also in the infrared and far infrared normal at wavelength above 7 micrometer. Okay. Now in next lecture we will discuss about the extrinsic absorption.